Yeah, it's by FJTV, so before I do a quick one, just one of the self-improvement vlogs, sort of a little update, because I don't want it to be a case of the next video I do, I have to sort of recap the last couple of days' events. So basically, today's a Monday. I had a rest day off from training. I've still, gone for a little couple-hour walk, done very, very light mobility, a little bit of stretching. Because Sunday, or yesterday rather, had my first Muay Thai Interclub, which is basically, for those that don't know, sort of like competitive sparring, and I'll get to that. Previous videos I've mentioned I was a little bit sort of tentative for this when speaking to my coaches, when one of them was saying about putting me forward for a proper, amateur fight, keyword there, fight. And then when I was putting my name down the one day, the head coach, gym owner, he came into the office and he was like, "How many interclubs have you done?" And I was like, "0." And he was like, "We'll put you down for one first." And I was like, "All right." Knowing full well what it was, yeah. And I touched on it in a previous video, but I'll say it quickly again in this one. I used to do karate back in the day, did competitions with that, and the kumite, which is basically fighting, competition it's basically like point fighting, yeah. So in my mind, when I'm now doing Muay Thai, and at this age, like I say, 26, as much as, yeah, immortal soul in a simulation, but on a human level, 26, grown-ass man, I don't want to be doing no pretend play fighting. I understand the interclub serve a purpose, especially for the young lads. They're always training, they're always sparring, they want to fight, but then you need to almost simulate that idea with everyone looking at you. You got like a geezer on a microphone, like with the timer, like round one, and then ringing the bell for the start and stop, having one of your coaches in your corner saying, "Right, this is what you need to do," brrr, them shouting stuff, people around you shouting stuff. But again, this is why I said I was tentative, and my sort of aversions to doing this was just because, without sounding cocky and big-headed, in my mind, and I said it to a few people, it's like these, like, I want to actually fight, So again, I'll run through it and we'll go from there. So I realise I might sound a little bit bunged up because I got a little bit of a blocked nose. But anyway, cool. So I'm there for the competition. I'll talk through the day's events and we'll go from there. So as much as, like I said, I didn't really, put it this way, I wasn't excited. I was more like, this is just an experience. We just do what we do. I know I'm thinking 20th of April, Amateur Fight League, first, Muay Thai amateur fight. Okay, 16-ounce gloves. Okay, I got shin pads on. But I know what I know. I know how much I train, how much more training I need to do. I know there's levels to the game anyway. But the same way, like I'm saying on these videos, bruv, and like I've been saying for a very long time, I mean, A, warrior in a garden, but B, you can do anything you fucking want, bruv, in this simulation, yeah. And shit, man, C, in recent times, I'm saying I am a professional fighter. Speak into existence, speak in the present tense. As much as that sounds contradictory, as much as it sounds like an outright lie, as I see 333 on the timer, yeah. Because it's like, well, Josh, amateur Muay Thai, but you're saying I am a professional. But this is what I'm saying, bro, and this is the wisdom, and really and truly just understanding your own mind. It's like, if I've got a vision in here that when I close my eyes, but even when I'm awake, whether I'm meditating, doing the breath work, when I'm just out and about in the matrix, whether I'm in the gym training, even when I'm like gassed out and tired, which I'll get to, when I'm hitting pads or when I'm just doing, light sparring, whatever, I still understand this is a journey, hence the name of the channel, hence the name of my personal training brand. Like I said, it's Fitness Journeys, FJTV, Fitness Journeys TV for a reason. Again, in recent times, I'm like, it's so funny, what a beautiful synchronicity and a little connection, if you like, from previous times, how the vision's changed, but ultimately, I could still bring it full circle. Like I said, almost like I'm figuring out a Rubik's Cube of my life. Really, it's just for the experience. Like I say, man, your immortal soul is in this realm to experience all of this for your soul's evolution and growth, and ultimately nothing can truly hurt you. And again, like I said, with the idea of it being FJTV, I could just change that name to be with the exact same letter in an anagram, and it's Fighting Journeys or Fighter Josh or something. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Yeah. Same like I said, brother, I've been a PT, yeah, as in personal trainer. Same like when I'm just holding pads for people. And then again, because I'm one of them, I don't need the positive feedback, but I appreciate the love regardless. When you got people complimenting, not just like I said with the training and stuff, but like I say specifically with the mindset of like personal training and coaching, when I'm just pad man and pushing people and knowing how to push people in the right sense, or even when we do sometimes we've got like the belly shield on and you've got to let someone hit you as hard as they can, and I know how to tense my core but still be able to breathe, and then I'm talking shit in the same time to motivate someone, and then the second it's like the coach like, all right, time, and then we stop. I'm like, yeah, that was good, bro. Again, stuff like that is just seen almost like I'm looking in the mirror of like, I knew, I know, I've been knowing, bruv, yeah, and it's all just confirming. Not that it's confirmation bias, but confirming what I've already, like I said, known for a long time. But cool, back to the competition. Just quickly to address, if it looks like my lip split, that's from just having dry lips, yeah. But the top of my lip, you can see that it looks a little bit swollen. And inside my mouth is a bit red. I'm not going to, fold my lip over. But I'll get to that, yeah. Because again, so cool, Interclub yesterday. Which is weird, it doesn't feel like yesterday, it feels like at least a couple of days. But anyway, get there in the morning. Obviously, you got like sign in and stuff. I'm with some of the obviously other lads that I see in my training sessions that are in the same classes as me. Everyone's talking about it. The idea for the Interclub, sorry for context, it's clues in the name. Obviously, I'll go to a specific gym under the same umbrella with the same name. Is obviously 5 of the gyms, so there's 6 in total. Idea for the competition, matching up people that in theory you don't know and you've never seen before. So it's, like sort of competitive sparring. As I said, simulating the fight with like people watching, a referee, people in your corner, your coach, whatever. And sort of like, I guess, the added pressure of this isn't just pitter-patter sparring. Although it's not a fight and you'll get a warning for going too hard. And again, I'll get to that, bruv, yeah. So cool, not to drag it out because I know I'm at 7 minutes. I just wanted to do like sort of a quick update video, as much as whether anyone even watches these. But hey, it is what it is. So there, and already I'm sort of, trying to consciously breathe, stay present in the moment. We get the list of the fights. Because there's 3 rings. You got the sort of mini, it's not even an octagon, but a mini sort of cage. The ring that's in the middle, and then the ring that's on, well, I suppose my left if I'm stood there, but you're right if it's the other side. There. So there's 3, fights going on at once. I see on the list I'm in group number 18, and I think there was only 21 total, as in 3 fights at a time. So I'm in group 18, so I got a long, good couple hours that I had to wait. But anyway, getting closer, you're watching some of them, talking to the lads. Some people, you can tell they're nervous, but they're trying to hide it. Some people are sort of like, like amping themselves up. Me, I was in 2 minds, because like I said, I understand it's not a real fight, and I kind of forgot that in the moment. But like I said, cut a long story short, one of the younger coaches came to me and said, when he gets to group number 14, when number 14 of like the 3 fights are run, he said, do you want to like start warming up? I'll get someone to like hold pads for him. And like, yeah, sweet. So obviously it gets to that point, start warming up. Fair play to the lad holding pads, because he seemed young, but he had the mentality of like, we're doing a bit. And he's like, yeah, and again, Beba. Then he's like, all right, breathe, take your time, just have a little walk, just calm it down. Then we're going again, different combinations and stuff, stretching off. And then he's like, yeah, just, focus on your breathing and whatnot, cool. For context, there was another lad that obviously, goes the same gym as us. That was just this was like in one of the changing room areas. Literally me and this guy holding pads, because a couple of other people that were in there, as soon as they saw me start to warm up, they just, got out of the way, because it was a bit of a enclosed space. But there was another lad he'd already had a couple of his, because he'd done 2. Sat there waiting, and I'll get to that for context, was just watching me warm up and stuff. Then he gets closer to me, obviously, being in the ring. So, got my pads on, got my gloves on, gum shield already in. Well, it's kind of like half in my mouth, half out, because obviously people are like saying stuff to you. And again, I know I'm almost 10 minutes in, so I'll wrap the video up soon. But just going back through, which is weird, because straight away, as soon as I said that, I could feel almost like my body's getting ready to fight again. And as I said, it's Interclub. It's not a real fight. It's competitive sparring, yeah. But in Josh's mind, I'll flick that switch, bruv. And again, not to say too much, not to say I'm this or I'm that. As much as, like I said, I am a professional fighter, to speak into existence in the present tense. However, as I said, warrior in a garden. But I inadvertently flicked that switch, bruv. My opponent was notable. I didn't even know who. I only know his name on this list of fights, but he goes to another gym, so I don't know who that is. Yeah, I can't see anyone like getting ready to get in the ring. I'm just there with my pads and stuff on. My other coach, who is the one who said he wants me to do the amateur fight league back in the day, or about a month or so ago, who in his words twice now he said to me, "I reckon you'll knock someone out on that amateur card." Which again, like I said, I don't need the boost, but when it's confirmed, because in my mind I'm thinking, I understand when I get in there, that's the goal. It isn't, like I said, bruv, the person in clubs, for specifically, I reckon the younger lads, but even for whoever, because you don't want to get to that ring on the actual fight night, the bright lights are on you, you hear your walkout music, you're there, whether your opponent's in there or you've got to watch them walk out, your friends and family, whoever's watching in the crowd, everyone else's friends and family, and all the people watching and shouting, the referee's there, there's different coaches, and that pressure, and then you get in there and it's... and then, yeah, that's why people gas out. That's why people don't fight as well as they may visualise themselves doing. And again, like I said, with the breathwork, the meditation, my entire life, all the different experiences, good and bad, but obviously mainly the bad, because that's what you're going to draw on. Like I say, certain situations when you really do feel like 10 toes down, as much as I said, that's when I realise how much of a illusory world this is. But I'll get to that. But as I said, but once I flicked that switch in my mind, this was it. And again, not to keep waffling and drag it on, but I'm telling the story. So cool. My coach is like, "Yeah, you ready? How you feeling?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool." He's sort of just saying stuff, "Right, remember, keep your guard up, okay? Whatever I say," he said, "even if it doesn't look right," he said, "just throw the combination, because I've got a different perspective to you. So you might not think it's there, but we can see differently." He said, "So whatever I shout," he said, "just go for it." Again, fighters or something like that, number 18, so like obviously me getting in this ring, other people in the other ones, but I get in the ring, bruv, as soon as my feet touch that mat, again, I'm dialed in, and then I see who I'm fighting. This young lad, he's in the process of climbing in the ring, but I'm already just sort of watching him walk across. My coach was saying stuff, but I don't really remember too much of what was being said, and I'm just sort of like stood there like this. I apologise for like if the video is going a bit shaky cam. I was literally just like stood, just toe tapping, and I'm just staring at this kid. And again, it's, as I said, it's only in Interclub, it's only competitive sparring. But I flicked that switch in my brain, bruv, yeah. So in my mind, I'm just like, here we go. Everything I've been saying, this is another step on this journey, bruv, yeah. Referee calls into the middle. Again, this whole time, for context, it's going to sound like I'm bragging. I only speak the truth in these videos, the same way I talk about sim retention, same way I've spoke about wet dreams. Do you know what I mean, bruv? I ain't got nothing to hide, as much as this bait face on the internet. Same way, like I said, bruv, little bit of an injury, and I'll get to that, because I ain't got nothing to hide, yeah. But the whole time I'm staring at this kid, imagine I'm just like this, just obviously like gumshoed in, just looking at him. This guy can't look at me, bruv. He's literally like, hey, laughing with his coach. And like I said, the whole time I'm just conscious breathing, and obviously my coach is saying the odd thing here and there. Referee calls into the middle. I was like, "Right, lads, it's only Interclub, let's keep it nice and light. If I say stop, stop. If I give you a warning, that's your first warning. If I give you another warning, that's your second. If I give you a third one, you're out, yeah? Right, let's keep it clean. Touch gloves, and again, touch gloves, walk back to the corner." And just to wrap it up without dragging it on too long, ding ding, fight starts, I walk out, come out, I sort of like, fake the jab for getting my distance. Straight away, I hear my coach say combination number 1, which is jab cross, right roundhouse kick. I threw the jab cross as the right kick is going. Straight away, the ref's like, "Stop!" Pause, he's like, "Hard warning, calm it down." Straight away, I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad." Saying sorry, the kid's like, "Oh," looking around. "Oh." And that was the beginning of the end, lads. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say. After that, I was sort of like, okay, because in my mind, that wasn't 100% power. I know everyone always says that, "I'm not even punching that hard, bruv." That must have been 70%, which is probably too much for an Interclub. Too much for, you know, a grown-ass man punching someone even with 16-ounce gloves on. As I said, bruv, I dialed myself in a bit too much, maybe. So we go and gets to close to the end of the round. At this point, I've just been sort of, you know, skipping rounds, sort of throwing the odd combo. I could see it in this kid's eyes after that first exchange. Almost like it was his ego that was hurt. Not like someone's angry, but sort of like a... And then right at the end of the round, my guard was low. He threw a kick, came straight over my guard, smacked me in the mouth. Obviously, I had a gum shield in. So like right here, and I've seen into my mouth, like the impact went there. I was like that. Straight away, put my hands back up, and then the round ended. Straight away, I could taste blood. My first thought as well was, oh, he's allowed to do that. But lo and behold, I punched someone in the face. But yeah, and also, bruv. It's something I forgot that I was going to do in the video. Shiniest participation medal you've ever seen. As much as it says winner on there, yeah. But fuck it, I thought that'd be a kind of funny addition to the video. Get to the corner. Coach, like, sprayed the water in my mouth. All I could taste was the blood, so I'm sort of thinking, great. This kid's got a kick off. Like that, clearly landed, because obviously I'm bleeding inside my mouth. In my mind, I thought, if I'm bleeding and it's showing, that's going to piss me off. But then he's sort of saying, all right, you know, something to do with one of the combinations. And then, ain't gonna lie, boys, round 2 and 3, all this kid wanted to do was just fly towards us and just clinch, which is why I took a rest day today, because I had a bit of a trapped nerve a couple of months back. Just got over it in all yesterday evening, and then today it's been fucking with me. Literally, if I do that one side, that's calm. If I do that, pain, yeah. Getting a bit better into the evening. And again, to wrap the video up, because it's getting a bit late. So then, yeah, round 2, 3, all this kid's trying to do is just clinch. Every time I'm throwing him off me. I can't lie, by the end of round 2, my cardio would have gone out the window. I was literally heavy breathing, even though they're only 1 minute long rounds, which is like, go figure, yeah. And it threw me off, boys, and I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, boys and girls, whoever's watching this, but threw me off. Gets to the end of the fight, because my coach in the corner was like, when he's clinching, snake your arms in. It's hard to do with one hand. But imagine someone's trying to like pull your head down. He's like, get on the inside and pull his head down. Every time, you know, this kid's clinching, I'm just throwing him off me to create the distance again. Before you know it, it's all over. Short of, fist bump, you can't shake hands. And then instantly I said to the ref, I was like, my bad at the start. He's like, no, it's cool. They're like, you know, give you both the medal. Take a picture, obviously you got your arm around one another, because it's, you know, light-hearted, it's all a fun day. Got out, and instantly, bruv, I just felt like I'd lost. And I'll get to that, because again, I know this video is getting a bit long now, even though these are basically just my little diaries to myself for future Josh, yeah? So then I get out, I'm like, fuck's sake, man. Taking my stuff off. A few of the lads are like, yeah, good fight, but obviously not an actual fight, clearly. Not allowed to punch someone, are you? You know, let me chill. Taking my stuff off, straight away I like take my gum shield out, see a bit of blood in there. I'm like feeling my teeth, and I'm like, I feel like it's just my lip. So I go to, obviously, the toilets to wash my gum shield out. This kid walks in at the same time, and it's almost so perfect for like how Muay Thai is really how it's meant to be in Thailand, where there's no love lost. It's all just, this is just what we do, you know what I mean? There's no sort of like hating one another. As much as jokes, I see this kid walk to the toilets. As soon as he saw me, he's like, you alright, mate, like that. And my mum was like, shank him. Only joking, yeah. That's just banter for the video. But literally, I saw him, I'm like, oh, what are you saying, bro? Washing the gum shield out, and he's like, oh, is it you first? I'm like, yeah, it's my first Interclub. I said, put my name down for the Amateur Fight League. I was like, I'm more looking forward to that because it's a proper fight. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then he said something like, oh, yeah, that was good. I was like, yeah, I'm my bad at the start, bro. I said, I ain't trying to be a cunt. I said, I just, you know, as soon as it starts, we go through. He's like, nah, it was a good shot, bro. Nah, it's all good. And then I'm washing my gum shield out. I said, well, you got me fucking bleeding, bro. He goes, oh, what happened? And I was like, when you kicked me, bro. And he's like, oh, yeah. But then it's all love, and it's jokes. And then I'll go back. And this is the funny thing for the end of the video. As much as it's 20 minutes long, I only wanted to do like a 10-minute video, but fuck it, it's dragging on. Sorting my stuff. The person who saw me warm up, he was like, yeah, man, he's like, no, you did good. And I'm like, I felt like I'd done shit, bro, with all that clinching going on. He's like, nah, man, that bit at the start, bruv. He said, if that was at the amateur fight league, if that was at the AFL, he's like, you'd have sparked him, bruv. He said, I can see you got that power, bro. And I'm like, yeah, nice one, bro. I was like, not allowed to use it though, am I? And we were sort of laughing. Again, talking to some of the other boys that were like, oh, it's because some of them didn't see mine because one or two had theirs at the same time or like just after, so they would have been warming up and then getting in. And talking. Then the referee, the guy who was reffing, comes in. I said, oh, my bad, ref. I was like, I wasn't trying to be a dickhead at the start. He's like, nah, it's Sam, man. He's like, tell you what, if that was the AFL, bro, he's like, you'd have got the finish there. You just sparked him. And I'm thinking, like, now you tell me sort of thing. But I get it, bro. Yeah, so I'll leave the video there. I get it. It's all good. But all this in my mind, again, context. Driving home after, I get stuck in traffic on the motorway. Just sat there, no music on, just windows down, the sun was shining. I could feel like my lip was starting to swell up, and I'm just thinking, I feel like I lost. Like that little Uzi meme, and he's like, I lost. But then I was breaking it down in my mind. I was like, okay, why do I feel like I lost? A, my cardio. I'd gassed completely to the point where I'm like heavy breathing, and I can't input instructions that the coach is saying that I'm understanding in real time, but my body's not computing. Yeah. B, I think I said A or 1, whatever, but that was the first thing, cardio. Next, all that clinching, I just felt like I lost because when I'm in the clinch, bruv, first thought, uppercut this cunt or start fucking wailing to his ribs. But again, my mind was still like, you don't want to get fucking disqualified for, actually fighting. I get it, bro, yeah. And then again at the end, just the fact that it was stifled from the beginning, of like straight away I've come out, when like I said, I flicked that switch in my brain of like, let's fucking go then. Threw the fake jab out there and then, bam, and it lands. And it just threw my rhythm off. But again, then I reminded myself, going into how that was at the start, on the AFL, Amateur Fight League, on the 20th of April. I mean, do I even need to like say too much, you know what I mean? It's like, that's how it will be. The fact that I managed to flick that switch, the fact that I could see the fear in my opponent's eyes, or what I feel like was, hey man, I don't want to say too much. He might be thinking, what's this geezer staring at me, or it's only competitive sparring. But taking the positives from it, the fact that it was like, I knew how it would be, as it's like, okay, it's go time, you feel that, then it's focus on your breath, looking them down, listening, taking on board the instructions. Like I said, combination number 1, okay, say less, jab, cross, throw the kick, but obviously that's when the ref was, because his kid's fucking head snaps back, whatever. But hey man, it's all good. Talking to my boy and then talking to a few of the lads, and even talking to my dad about it as well. And everyone's sort of saying the same thing. Like I said, that the one lad who was like, yeah man, you got that power in you. And even the fucking referee, bruv, everyone confirming what I already had in my mind of like, when it comes to an actual fight, bro, yeah, we ain't got anything to worry about. As much as I said my cardio, but in that meantime, all I've said to myself is, I know I need to start running. I know we need to take it up a notch, and just, as I always do, man, just keep it going. And like I always say, man, stay on your purpose, keep it going, you can do anything. As I said, bruv, it's just a participation medal. There's no winners or losers. Well, at the end of it, like, that's it. Whether someone looked way better, whether it was close, doesn't matter. It's just, yeah, fun little competition. But like I said, the real fight, got a date for it, April 20th. That's what we're working towards, brother. And like I said, man, yeah, I already know. I know I've dragged this one on long enough. Whether anyone actually sits down and watches these videos, it's all good. These are my self-improvement vlogs, so we do what we do. But as always, bruv, stay on your purpose. You can do anything, clearly, yeah. You know the path, walk the path, yeah, let's go.